Hello, my beautiful Cancerians. This is your January 2026 monthly tarot guidance with me, Julie Poole. Good for all Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cuppa. I got a cup of tea here. You do you. You get yourself whatever you want. Put your feet up. Get comfy. Let's have a little look what's going on for my Cancers. So January is a 1 month in a 1 year, which makes an 11, a master number. So you're in mastery. Everybody is. All right. So what are we mastering? What's going on for my Cancers in January, please? We expect to see lots of new beginnings, lots of fresh starts. So we're starting off with the Judgment card, which is the rebirth. All right. Come on, camera, sort yourself out. It'll do it in a minute. We've got the Page of Cups. Thank you. With the Seven of Cups, options and choices. We've got the Two of Swords. We need to make a decision. In the centre of your reading, the King of Coins. Nice. With Justice, contracts, legal matters. Happy days. Okay. All right. Let's find out some more. Tell me more for Cancer, please, for January. Nine of Cups. Temperance, balance and healing, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, alrighty, so this looks good. Let's have a little look what the animals want to add. That's the Marchetti Tarot, by the way. This is the Animal Oracle. All the cards I use are linked below. Okay, alrighty, tell me more for Cancer. So we have Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. Oh, okay. What's stinging? Let's find out some more. What's stinging for my Cancers, please? What's stinging? Between worlds. That's what's stinging. Oh, well, they don't want any more of them. They want, what do they want? What do you want? Oh, you want one of them. Okay. These are the Australian Animal Oracle. I don't use these very often, but they say I have one of those. Okay. That one or that one? That one. Okay. Duck. The Now. All right. That's what's stinging. All right. So let me explain for you, my beautiful people. Right. We don't like Wasp Spirit. It's the only negative card on the table. Everything else looks super. All right. But what is stinging is that you want the new world to actually happen right now. But we're not quite there yet. We're between worlds. It's a number 3. And this is what the sting is, the impatience. Okay, I want everything to unfold perfectly on January the 1st. And I get it. Or I'm a Virgo. I've got the patience of a gnat. All right. But it will unfold. It absolutely will unfold. All right. So try not to be too impatient because it'll frustrate you and that's what's going to sting. So instead we've got to just trust the process. I know. All right. But do you see with this beautiful bird, this flamingo, you've got its tail end in the black and white and the front end in the colour and the brightness and the loveliness. You're on your way into your new world. But we want to be focusing on the now, not I'll be happy when I get there. I'll find my joy once I get there. We've got to find the joy in the now, all right? And that's what a lovely little duck is coming in to say. Let's find it in the now, okay? Got 2 birds, which is relevant. Birds in the Oracle represent communication. So getting clear with yourself and then getting clear with your goals and dreams and getting clear with other people, communicating what you need to communicate. But we want to be aware of the now. You are in the process of moving forward. January is a 1 month in a 1 year. We're starting a new beginning and we expect that new beginning to unfold in its divine timing, and that can be a bit frustrating, particularly if you're waiting on legal matters, contracts, something to be signed. Why isn't it here yet? I get it. That we're going to try and just say, right, well, it is what it is. I've just got to be patient. It's going to come and I trust the process. Okay. So that stinging is really just to do with things not unfolding as quickly as you want it. I don't feel it's anything more than that for most of you. All right. So the center of your reading is the King of Coins. Money, stability, prosperity, security, you know, all the good stuff coming through is right in the center of your reading. So I want you to trust that it's on its way if it's not here straight away, because the judgment card's coming after it, the justice, I beg your pardon, the legal matters, the contracts, things coming good. They're coming. It is happening, but it might not happen straight away as quickly as you want it to. But you are in this rebirth. You've got judgment here. I've got two major arcana cards, the Judgment and the Justice, which is a lovely combination. So the Judgment card is the rebirth, the rising up from the ashes, that the old world is done, I'm ready to rise up and begin my new world. And, you know, I'm not quite there yet. I'm in this process, but it's going to unfold as the month goes on. Okay, so just trust that whenever I do these readings, they're generally, when I say for a month, we can look at a couple of weeks either side. So it will unfold. You are in the process of that rising up, but there is a decision that has to be made first. And that's part of the delay, if you like, all right? Not always down to you, all right? Not all delays are because you haven't made a decision or you're not aligned. And a lot of the time, the universe hasn't finished rearranging itself to get everything in place for you, to get all your ducks in a row. But just trusting it's on its way. But I want you to get clear. The Two of Swords is a lack of clarity. I can't see clearly. She's got the blindfold in front of her eyes. She can see because the blindfold, let me show you. They want me to show you this card a bit closer. All right. The blindfold is quite transparent. She can see through it, but it's going to be foggy, isn't it? She's not going to see clearly until that bit of cloth has come away from her eyes. So there's something that you're aware of, but you haven't perhaps got totally clear on it just yet. But you will, all right? You will. You're in the in-between. I'm figuring things out. I'm seeing it. But it's rooted down with the Nine of Cups, which is beautiful. This is a wish fulfilled, a dream, a goal. I'm getting clear on what that goal is and what it looks like and what it feels like. Feeling is very important when we're manifesting. You know, they're not just words. The universe doesn't really, it does hear your words. But that's the beginning. It's the feeling underneath the words, the vibration that really puts the ingredients together, all right? So we've got to feel it. So the Nine of Cups is that feeling. I'm feeling so good. And I'm hearing that song and I'm feeling good. What is that song? What is that song? I'm hearing Michael Bublé sing it, but obviously it's an old song. I can't think. Let me know in the comments if you know the song I'm talking about. Is it called Feeling Good? It might be just called Feeling Good. But that's what I'm feeling, right? That's what I'm sensing here. You're feeling good, but you haven't got all the answers off the bat as we go into January. And I'm posting this the day after Christmas. So just allow it. It's going to unfold, okay? The Two of Swords is what I call the I don't know card. I haven't got enough information just yet. Everything's closed down for Christmas. You know, most places are not opening back up until after the new year. So, well, certainly in the UK, we get longer holidays than you guys in America. I'm sorry about that. But, you know, generally in my part of the world, everything shuts down, you know, for at least a week and usually two. So you might just need to wait, all right? But it also might be that you need to see something a bit clearer and you need to make a decision about the goal, the dream. You know, perhaps you're halfway there, 3/4 of the way there. You know, I explain this in my From Hoping to Having book. All of you has to want all of it, not part of you wants part of it, because it won't come. All right, so just look at your alignment. Do I really want that thing? Because you do, but you've got to get all your ducks in a row. All right, the Nine of Cups says, yes, I definitely want that thing. So have a look if there's any ifs, buts or maybes, any doubts or anything, and get rid of those, okay? So we're moving into then the Page of Cups with the King of Coins and Temperance. So Temperance is the healing, the balancing, the restoring. Everything's coming into where it needs to be. So a little bit of kind of stop-start there for the first week or two, and then everything starts to balance out and come good, because the Page of Cups Pages are messengers, all right? They're the beginnings of opportunities. You know, I get a message about, oh, there might be a job there or a home there, or, you know, I get a message from a dating site about, oh, I might like that person. It's the beginnings of something, and it's to do with your happiness because it's cups. So we're looking for those opportunities. We're allowing them to come in. They're taking us to the next level because we go from the page to the king, all right? And page, queen, well, page, knight, queen, king. We're jumping up actually 4 levels here by allowing ourselves to open up to those opportunities for happiness is what's going to bring in this stability. The King of Coins isn't just about money. It is money, but it's also about anything that's grounded and stable and secure and very, very rooted. Okay, it's not airy fairy, a dream, you know, that I'm being unrealistic. It's something that can actually happen, and it's going to come into balance here with the temperance energy underneath. Beautiful card this. See, I like the Marquetti decks because I think the artwork is just superb. And it's just so light and bright. If things have been a bit heavy, intense, we're lightening, we're lifting. You know, we're lifting here with the Judgment card as well. So we're rising up into a beautiful, stable, I can see clearly I'm rising. As I rise, we move into this 7 of cups. Let me show you this card because, again, it all feels like quite high up. Yeah, quite high up. This mountain, you know, this castle is high up in these beautiful snowy mountains. I'm just feeling there's a message in here separate from the cards about rising up into something higher and better for you. The 7 of Cups is options, choices, and I can then make a decision. Things are opening up for me. As they open up with those options, then we step into this justice energy. So even more balance, because temperance is all about the balance. The justice is also contracts, legal matters, fairness, karma, the scales balancing in your favor, everything coming good. So everything is working out. Even though we've got the between worlds, you know, it's like I'm on my way and I want all of me in that sunshine, not I want to get rid of the old, all right? You will. It's shifting, it's moving, and you're taking action with that Knight of Cups. There's the page, move into the Knight. So we're moving up and taking action on our happiness. What's going to make me happy, fulfilled, enriched? What part of my life now, because we've got the now here, can I focus on to say that actually does make me happy? Can we find the gratitude and the happiness in the everyday, in the mundane, in the stable? It doesn't always have to be something extraordinarily and super duper exciting. Just being able to wake up and say, do you know what? I'm so glad to be alive today. I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. I can just keep hearing that song. I'm feeling good. You are feeling good more and more as you focus on the joy in life now and let go of any impatience or frustration or doubts that it's not here yet, so it's not coming. This is where we've got to hold our nerve and trust and our faith to say, yeah, it's on its way. The universe is doing its thing. I'm good. But in the meantime, I will look at if I need to make any decisions. I will look at if there's any more information I need to gather. And I will open myself up to healing, balancing, restoring, opportunities to greater happiness. And I'm looking at my choices and options of where I want to go, why I want to go there, and what I want to create. And then the justice comes in to bring it into fruition for you. All right. Anything else we want to add? Yes, we're going to have some angel cards and we'll get an affirmation for you as well. All right. What do we want to add for my Cancers, please? What do we want to add for Cancer for January? Blessing. You see, I'm telling you, you're feeling good. There is a blessing in this. A blessing is on its way. It's growing, it's sprouting. Let's just look at this card. You see her roots are in the earth, really strongly grounded, and then her branches, which is your life, is growing out in the different aspects, the different areas that you want it to be. But notice where the power is coming from. It's coming from her heart. Her heart is connected to the earth, to the grounding, to the balance, to the stability. And it's from there, the heart is what grows everything. The joy, the love, the happiness, bringing it from the heart. Okay? All right, let's get you an affirmation card for Cancer, please, for January. What's the key affirmation? This is from Hoping to Have Him, by the way. I treat myself and others with respect. So bring that respect in. Are you respecting yourself? We're generally pretty good with respecting others. We don't necessarily respect ourselves enough, or our dreams and goals, or our happiness. So bring that respect in. Respect everything you have now. And that helps align you with the gratitude and the joy in the now. And from there, you'll then attract more things to be happy and joyful for and with and about. All right, so Cancer, that's what I have for you for January. I will be back with bonus readings and extras through the month, so make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss out, okay? And in the meantime, I'm going to pop up here the playlist, all 12 signs for your annual 2026, all right? If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out, but also check out your other placements, all right? You'll find there's a message in there on almost all of those for you. There'll be something, because you'll have placements in other signs, all right? So check that out, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Lots of love. Bye-bye.